Hello, everyone. I'm supposing you're wondering what this is. Well, just to fill in, as you may have noticed, we got a bit ahead of schedule. And to thank all of our runners for doing such a great job, like running super fast. I think we had a PB and a world record in Sonic Block today, which was just incredible. Anyway, because our runners did such a good job, we actually are going to wind up with a bunch of extra time to we're gonna have some goofy fun times. I got Mushymania here. This game was made for Power Up with Pride 2020. It was a blind race. It was made specifically for this game, or for this marathon. If you buy it, it's currently half off. The money will be donated to the Trevor Project. So, you can get this game. We might do a little more than just this during this time frame. It's to be seen. We're going to really play this by ear. This isn't a speed run, but we're going to have a good time. I'm also your host right now. So we're kind of going into this with a strong energy, and yeah, let's get some mushies. Okay, my controller disconnected for a second there, which is so this game, if you can't tell, is an homage to classic Castlevania. You're so you got your weapons, you got your throwables, you got your vampires, you got your castle background. You got your music. Now, I suppose I'm gonna give a little hint at something here, but like this game. So a little background behind this game. Me and Cube Runs made this in about a little over a month. I'll also show you where the hidden wall meat is, or it's a personal pan pizza. But anyway, so we made this for Power Up with Pride 2020. We made this in about a month. It's actually it actually began its life as a JoJo fan game for a game jam. It is now, which is why all of the vampires shoot little menacings. But next time I see a vampire, I'll well, actually, we're gonna fight Dio at the end of this level. As a little spoiler. Oh no! But so this game was made in a month and a half, just about. We're not going to get through the whole thing, so don't worry about if you're looking at this and going, I want to play this. Don't worry, we're not going to get anywhere near the end of the game. But I'm not going to say anything too soon. But let's just say that there's something that is probably going to be developed over around 6 months that may or may not serve a similar role to the original Mushymania, and there may or may not be a sequel already in development that is a completely different genre and type of game. So keep an eye out for that. Potentially. I'm not saying there is or isn't. But this is what we got. But in the meantime, I think, if we're gonna get our little mascot on stream here to be in the video game, I think that they would be super enthused if we could hit 8K while they're here. Owie. So yeah, also like we have Also, we have the bug snacks, any percent incentive coming up. Ooh. That was not stream, that was on my end. So if we can get to 8K and get that money in for that bug snacks any percent incentive, I promise it's going to be a good time. I'll tell you what. In fact, if we can hit 8K by the end of this, if we can hit 8K by the end of this, I have a little something I can show off that would be a bit of a... It's not related to Mushymania, but we could get into some stream shenanigans. I jumped into the pit again. See... Yeah? Hi, are you... 4 goddamn times in a row. Mushy is wearing heels, yes. So see, I am trying to keep my eyes on like 5 monitors. There is a lot going on in this little disaster showcase, let's call it. I got the boomer ace.
I think it's a beautiful showcase. You made it past the pit. Let's go!
I've almost made it to the first boss.
And yeah, coming up we do have that bug snacks incentive, which will be unbelievably hype.
It's literally just Dio.
You thought it was going to be a boss, but it was me, Dio.
Ow. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you, Garby. Let's get to that 8K and Bug Snack Showcase. Yeah, in a few minutes, I'll show something off because I have it. Thank you, Garby. And with that, we have hit 8K. So let's play a bit more Mushymania, and then my lovely restreamer Sixfold is going to play Hot Potato with the layout a bit.
For a second, I thought you were saying that I was going to play the thing that is the surprise, which would make it not only a surprise to everybody, but also a surprise to me.
Yeah, you're ready, right?
Oh, absolutely. I definitely have run mystery tournaments. I've never actually played one before. I've actually never played a video game before in my
just
life.
Hop on. Oh. So has chat caught on to your little surprise? Or
no.
your little goofing? I need to know if chat's noticed what you've done.
Nobody said anything, so...
Oh, I guess I must be making things up then.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly can't think of a single thing that's out of the ordinary or interesting about the stream. You see only one Mushy? Really? That's very interesting. Oh god. They told me that I could do whatever I wanted. So naturally, I'm using this opportunity to do stupid things. Some may recall last Power Up with Pride where I made everybody do origami.
Ooh, I got the lesbian
stream.
Labras.
Yo, let's go! If you're ever wondering what happens behind the scenes of Power Up with Pride, it's basically this. It's just us doing stupid things, and then in theory at some point actually planning a real marathon. I mean, it's gotta happen sooner.
This is the wonderful sort of thing you get when we get massively ahead. You get bonus this. Yes, the holy water variant of this game is canonically called the gender fluid.
So good. I just want to say I really like the skeletons in this game because skeletons.
Thank you, Reverend Gumby and some egrets for the donations. Though we are well into that Mushymania. We have Mushymania. We're well into that Bug Snacks showcase, which will be a lot more composed than this, for better or for worse. It's for better. Oh no!
Mushy fell down onto the mushy that's on the bottom of one with their brethren.
These are the mushlings.
Yeah.
That are alluded to at the end of the game.
I'm just gonna leave this up for the rest of the
And may or may not be the protagonists of a future game.
Oh?
Okay, so let's what is this boss?
Didn't you make this game?
I did. Right, it's the bat.
This is the true mystery tournament because not even the developers of the game know what's coming next.
It's been a really long time.
I mean, I can relate to you. I also like to make games sometimes, and I will completely forget mechanics that I have designed. Which makes me a great reviewer, because I'll look back at something I've created and be like, man, what idiot designed this? And it's like, oh, no, it was me. I was the idiot.
I think I've released 4 games since this one came out, and that's not including half-baked prototypes that never got released or anything.
See,
there are dozens of those.
See, unlike you, I have the incredible strategy of never actually finishing anything I start. That way, I never have to forget finished products. I swear there's a positive way to spin this, guys. I swear.
By the way, if I'm missing, if I am trying to, no, my controller disconnected. It's okay, I got it back in. The USB cable I have plugged into this controller is bad. We got live split. That's what this item is. It's live split.
Wait, is it actually?
Yep. Yeah, that's what it is. Instead of the stopwatch, it's live split. So my pixel art, I'm not much of a visual artist. A lot of this is public domain. Almost all of it is public domain. You can very much tell which things I made. The knights I think I made, and this is true, and I've gotten better at pixel art since this game. The knights I made by taking a stock photo of like a suit of armor and just scaling it, and like it was a full resolution thing. And I wouldn't do this now, but I just scaled it down to like 32 by 32. and then kind of just drew over it until it actually looked vaguely like a suit of armor and called it a day.
Great. I mean, that's the way I generate most of my art. It's either that or just like random boxes.
And I have been practicing since then and have gotten better than that, but that's kind of what I was working with at this point in time. So yeah, that's why they look like this, if you're wondering.
Definitely not gonna add more mushies to the scene until it's all mushy.
All right, after this level, we'll switch over to 2. A little surprise. I just keep walking into pits. So as I said, this game is an homage to classic Castlevania. And I worked very hard to make it feel exactly the same to play these two games. Which means that if you've ever, my controller, oof. I worked very hard to make it feel this is exactly the same jump arc. And if you've ever played those games, they're stiff and unforgiving, and jumping over things is hard.
Yeah, see, it's an homage to the original intended clunk.
This isn't intentional. This bug that I think Brossentia found during the race. Or if you do this, you can gain height. Brossentia managed to get out of bounds with it.
That's how you know you have a good speed game, is when people find out of bounds glitches on day one, right?
Yeah, except for all getting out of bounds does is you fall until you hit the death plane.
All it does for now. Someday somebody's gonna find some crazy oob setup and zip across the entire level. Mushymania will become the hottest speed game of 2022. That is a threat.
Okay, well we're gonna do some live shenanigans. So if things look a little off, you'll know why. But we have under 10 minutes, so I'm gonna show off a little tech demo of a project here. I found the pan pizza in this level.
I think I'll swap to the intermission screen really quickly while we get that set up there.
Yep, this should only take me a second to get set up. So we're gonna because we hit that 8K, I'm gonna show off a okay, I'm glad you switched to that. All right, welcome back. You can now see my desktop. I hope you can see such things as the old campaign folder for the Power Up with Pride. You can now see such things as the old Power Up with Pride campaign folder for when we did D&D live on stream 3 years ago, because that's still on my desktop.
Let the record show that I said, hey, all the mushies are all over the screen now because I didn't move them. Maybe we should move them. To which Hex replied, no, just leave them there. So
yeah, no, we're fine. This is how we do it now. Anyway, this is a little project called Void View. That's like a little tech demo-esque game that I've built. Music is still forthcoming. It'll be up on itch at some point. It'll be free. But yeah, you can get Mushymania now. Anyway, let me show you how Void View works. So this is Void View. You may be wondering why I've captured my whole monitor in terms of for this. Well, that's because this game works like this.
So cool.
So kind of neat. Anyway, there's no music, so if anyone
really
wants to
cool.
hear some so we can kind of like make our own, like do 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 do.
Let's sing different songs at once. Do 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 do.
Do 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 do. See, I feel like the mushies add to the experience.
Well,
because now we have to dodge mushies, which I can't see.
It's an environmental hazard. Somebody spilled mushies all over the play area, so now it's a whole mess, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll be able to download this as soon as music for it is finalized. So thank you for
Thank you for indulging us. Yeah. All right. Well, I think with that, we've successfully killed enough time. Anybody here from the front page, I'm not sorry. But we will be right back in just a couple minutes with more arguably regularly scheduled content. We will have Bug Snacks by Conception SR, so get excited for that. This has been delightfully silly and very fun.
Woo! We killed time! I can't find where I put the